You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Bro, where'd you get you know that you're a grinder, innit? You do a lot of different things, bro, yeah? Where'd you get this drive to keep on grinding and keep on doing everything that you do, bro? Where'd you get the passion
Where
from?
did
You
I
get
get it
me?
from?
Yeah.
I'd say again, like having to live on my own from a young age, having to depend on myself. You see what I'm saying? Having
Yeah.
others depending on me as well and relying on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and knowing as well that you have to have more than one hustle, innit? Like more than one source of income, should I say?
Right.
More than one hustle, just like, but more than one source of income. So that, and what happens is, a lot of people when they're in their 9 to 5 roles and that they're comfortable with that role. There's nothing wrong with it, but if you want to elevate, um, then you gotta kind of put yourself out there and kind of
Word.
there's like 24 hours in the day. So I'm saying, so if you want to make money and you wanna buy good things, whatever it is, then you gotta make sure that you're doing multiple streams of income, multiple sources of hustle. Because say for instance, like the lockdown now, I see a lot of people lose their job. A lot of people got laid off. A lot of people got made redundant.
Big facts.
And then they were kind of on the struggle of someone that was unemployed, kind of. Not saying the struggle because they probably might, but and then they had nothing, if you know what I mean. Whereas there's people that are creative. They created business, like myself. I had the vision for my business, but I said, right, let me just have a menu. I was killing it in lockdown, like up and down. I was delivering. You get me on my days that I was operating. I was all over the place, like all over London. So I think, yeah, man, you just gotta have more than one source of income.
Yeah.
And put yourself out there in it, and if that don't build, that's there to build. Like that's there
For real.
to kind of take you on as well. You can't just rely on one thing.
Bro, let's talk about your food business, bro.
Yeah, man.
Tell the people, man. Let's talk about your flavors, man. Natural flavors.
Yeah, come
Bro.
on.
What did you literally start that during one lockdown or before?
Yeah, like so. What I done before?
I thought you had that even. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sorry to cut you. I thought you literally had that even before lockdown. Literally.
No, I started. So basically,
on.
before lockdown,
Yeah.
it was the carnival before the lockdown. I remember that year.
Yeah.
So I was in uni, and then I was like, every time I'm going to eat, I study business management.
Yeah.
So as I put myself in uni, I said I'm not just gonna go through uni and come out of it, because I didn't know this pandemic's gonna happen or anything.
Yeah.
You get me? So I'm grateful that I come up with something. So I said to myself, I do my music, so I want to learn how to create a marketing plan. I want to learn how to create a business plan. I want to learn how to send emails and with the correct grammar, write in the correct grammar, talk in the correct grammar, sit down and be patient with things. So I said, let me take myself to uni, study, go library, boom, 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 2 days a week. So I was doing that, and I said, when I'm there, I'm like, there's nothing to eat, and especially with the drinks, because the sugar tax happened, innit? And every time I go to the shop here, I hitch on what I want to drink, because Ribena don't taste the same. All these drinks, K's and all that, they don't taste the same.
It's true.
So, and I know that if you're replacing that with sugar, that means you're putting something in that's not good for me, innit? So I'm trying to say, not good for everyone else. So I said, no, I'm gonna create like a natural drinks, and I like Styles P. Styles P, he talks about juicing. That Styles P, the rapper, he talks about juicing, juice bars. So that kind of inspired me to say, let's have some natural juices and flavors, and then create punches and smoothies and things like that. That was the vision at the beginning.
Okay.
Then someone was like to me, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, do you do rum punches? You get me? So I was like, yeah, man, because it was carnival. That's what I said. The carnival was coming up. So man said, I need obviously if you could do me a fruit punch but put rum in it, that's it. My guy, big up my guy Mo. Do you know what? He bust me. I'm not gonna bait him up, but he bust me because he was telling me when we was going uni. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna have this drink. I'm gonna do drinks. Yeah, I didn't even have a drinks menu or nothing. I said I'm just gonna do drinks. And I'm gonna start with my guys, my students around me. So I was bringing in samples, lime juice, apple juice. Then I done a fruit punch. Then my guy Mo was like, "Yo, rum in that will bang." You get me? Then I started doing rum ones, and then man was ordering it from the uni, and then I was like a couple of my peers and you get me? Obviously on the back end because it's rum and that. You get me? Yeah. And then I didn't have no logo, nothing. Like I had the idea of natural flavors, and then I spoke to my guy Trex. He does designs. Yeah. And then he created a logo for me, and then we went, and then then someone ordered like 24 bottles before carnival. Then someone else ordered 16 bottles, and I'm like, rah, there's money in this juicing thing. You get me? So I was just focused on juicing.
Yeah.
Juicing. That my brethren's just buying bare juices up, like bare of them in uni, just buying bare juices off me. Then lockdowns happen. No uni's lock off. You get me? So this is where now the two key factors that happened for me is that I took myself to go uni to get my qualification, my degree in business, and also know how to deliver myself. Then the uni shut. You get me? There's no uni, everything's shut. So obviously, man, like food, man goes out and eats regular. You get me? I was like, shit, what's people eating right now? So I linked up one day with my boy Checks again and the next brother, and he was like, yeah, man, should do a menu, like, and then just promote it, like. You know what? I've seen people doing little catering things in their houses for parties and getting paid. So I'm saying, rah. And I used to tell a few people, do this. Just like what we just saw. Big up the man on the corner in Tottenham Road, boy. Man jerking up the chicken, man. Got some banging jerk chicken.
Of course.
Just come like on. That. Them man are making a living for that. I rate that.
Yeah.
So I said, rah. Obviously, my girl, she drives. It's not rocket science. Boom. Yeah. She could cook. I can cook. Let's do this, boom. So
bro. Jump into
we're in our yard.
Yeah,
she's not even working at that. She was working from home, but she wasn't. She had to go in as well. So it's like, all right, let's bang this out. So we started doing that, and it took off. I already had the Instagram page for the drinks. So I said I'm gonna create a page. My guy done the logo. I put the logo on there, and then lockdown coming. That's when I created the food menu, the main menu, and sat down, done the pricing, and just calculated certain things and what's the best butchers to go to and what's the best place to go to get my,
course,
my
all of these
and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was lockdown, bro. That's the visionary, boy. You get me?
And ever since like you started like the food business, like how many days a week are you open? And for anyone who's watching this, and who wants to order from you to taste your food, like do you deliver? Like what areas do you deliver in, and how many days a week do you open, and what are the times?
Yeah, because you know what, with the deliveries, I prefer to have pre-orders. So I cook on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I usually do Fridays, but like since I've been doing other things, obviously the place is open back up, doing other things with the music, podcasting and that.
Yeah,
I haven't been consistent with the Friday. Sometimes I'm not consistent on a Tuesday. I'm all over the place doing other things, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are my core days. And with the deliveries, like if people can pre-order, then that it'll be easier. But if I'm cooking on a day and then like just like how we just pulled up on my man, then they can pull up on me and come and get the food. You see what I'm saying? And they could go onto my Instagram as well. Natural Flavours at Natural Flavours UK on Instagram. Got a TikTok as well now. I created a little TikTok account as well, showing them how the food's being made, like the meat being washed,
love that,
seasoned. You get me? The proper process.
You're giving them the insight of how their food is being made.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
love that, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, if they want to come true, they can do that. And the food business is based in N1, like North London, Central. You get me? So
yeah, love that, bro. And let's talk about just one thing. Like, bro, forgiveness. Yeah, are you one of them people that forgive people easily? Yeah. And or even in general, like, do you think forgiveness, just in general, is good for a person's soul, or it depends? You know, like sometimes people say, sometimes you need to forgive in order for you to, to keep your peace of mind or to keep on moving forward. You get what I'm trying to say? Or do you think, just good for their soul, or it depends? You get me? What do you think about forgiveness, and how are you with forgiveness?
I'll say, me to be honest, like growing up, would I say I was forgiving? Do you know what? I'd say since I've grown up, I've been forgiving. And sometimes I feel I'm too forgiving. You get me? But I feel that you shouldn't sit with hate on your heart. Even if someone does you wrong, you can forgive and forget and move on. You don't have to be friends and pally with whoever it is you've had the problem with. Yeah. And sometimes even if it's a family member, they might have done something, and you can forgive them, but you don't have to be best friends no more. Or like, you get me? You don't have to. But if you can, try not to sit with the hate on your heart, because life is short, innit? Yeah. You get me? And bro. So I'm good with forgiveness, but then there are certain things that people do that you can't forgive them for as well. Yeah, that's another thing. Like sometimes you can't even justify a man's actions. Like, rah, bro, what made you do that? Like, you get me? That was just wrong. You're wrong, and like, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro.
And let's go a little bit. Something I forgot to ask you about food quickly. Yeah, do you think certain women define as sexy when a man can cook? In general,
yeah, they love it still. Yeah, they love that still. I think they do still, because a lot of like even females I engage with in my business, they're like, oh, you can cook. You can see it kind of intrigues them. Like, you see what I'm saying? So man, I think they fight. I think they do.
And also, to you, what makes a good man, bro? In general, this is reality. You get me? Like, what makes a good man?
Loyal, respectful, honest. Like someone that that dedicates to their family.
Yeah.
Not selfish. Integrity. So, like, you know, like what makes a good man is having integrity. I remember at my granddad's funeral, R.I.P. Yeah. Man went through the whole funeral. Man was strong. You get me? Like, because obviously man's already been grieving for like the 9 nights and that.
Yeah.
And then like my pops, big up my pops. Like he went on stage, and he said one thing, like, you get me, with my granddad. Like he said one thing with him, and that's not even his dad. He was like, it's my mum's dad, basically, my mum's stepdad. You get me? He said one thing with like your granddad. He was a man of integrity. And when I looked round, bro, everyone in the funeral just started crying, fam. Like, because, and that made, I'm not gonna lie, see, there's certain things that happen in life that makes man wake up. And that was in 2007, that made me say, raw. Wow, when man goes, because enough man don't think about them things. Of course. When man goes, what do you want man saying at your funeral? Not like, honestly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what makes a real man. Because my granddad, he was strict, fam. He would slap man for anything, like beat man, get on to man for, and he was, no matter how old you was, old school Jamaican, innit? He wanna just, bro, like, I loved him, but he was just strict, innit? But when my dad said that, I was like, raw. Man respected him even more that he's gone. You. So I'm not trying to say I didn't respect him when he's like, but man had trials and errors in it, yeah. So,
of course, respect.
Yeah, bro. So I think that's what makes a real man, is being integral, innit?
Yeah,
like
integrity
to everything you do. So I'm saying to everyone you're around that you meet. You get me?
Yeah, bro. I love that, man. And bro, do you think you're emotionally like stable, or do you still have your your down days and you feel like, oh, fuck the world or fuck this?
Yeah.
Like emotionally, like, yeah, where are you? Do you feel like you're emotionally stable? Like very, very good? Or yeah.
I feel that I'm mentally stable, but emotionally, nah, man. And you know what I was gonna say to that? Cause I don't want to make it a general thing, but is anyone emotionally stable? You know the way they're like, is anyone emotionally stable? That's what I think. But talking for myself, nah, I'm not. Like, I have days where I'm up. You get me? I'm up. I have days where I'm just like, I just want to just chill. Like, I want to be around no one. You see what I'm saying? I have days where I just want to just travel far out and just be on my own, switch off my phone. I have days where I just want to be around people. You get me? Yeah. So, and I think that's a human thing more than a personal thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's human nature.
Yeah.
I think it's human nature, because sometimes, like I said earlier, you can't eat the same food every fucking day. We spiritual people, anyway. Some days you might wake up and the energy don't feel right. You get me? And other days you might wake up and you feel like you're on top of the fucking world. You get me?
100%.
So that's the way I look at it, bro. Honestly. And bro, what happened to your podcast, bro? You know, bro, the first time I found him, I think, the first time, I found you on Insta. Obviously, I started doing some more research, and when I found your podcast with your other friend, what happened to that podcast, man?
Obviously, like, man explained it on Wise Monkeys, yeah. If you go on the if everyone goes on Wise Monkeys, they will see them, because I talk about everything. Like, I break it down. It's it took a whole episode to do that, like, innit?
Like, if we,
but briefly,
short,
I would just say that, like, obviously, just didn't have the same vision. That's it. You get me? Man didn't have the same vision. Yeah. Like, you get me? Man, like, Donny's visions, what he wants to do.
It happens, man. That's why sometimes.
And man's doing, and it's like, you gotta appreciate each other's time. You get me? I appreciate man's time. Man appreciate my time as well. You get me? And I didn't feel that it was working that way. So man just kind of had to just keep it moving. Just
In future, do you plan to start your own podcast, or if you find it like the right people?
I'm working on one still. I'm working on the episode. I'm working on a new show. So soon will be revealed. You get me?
Yeah. Now I love that, man.
And even on your episode, I talk about that as well. You get me? So on Wise Monkeys podcast, talk about it. Man. Still.
Big up to Wise Monkeys each and every time, man. Guys, go check out the podcast, Wise Monkeys on YouTube, man. You get me? Shout out them under, man. And also, like, as we speak here, are you still at uni or studying?
Do you know what? So that's what, like, even in the pandemic. So do you know what? I went back the other day. I'm on my final year.
You went back?
I went back the other day to
Man said he's gone back just the other day.
What did I go and do? No, I went back to what's it called? Because my uni is just on some It's like sometimes it's like why everything I sign up to is just so ghetto. Like
What is it? Open university.
no, but they move like an open university.
What
You
uni?
get me,
Bro, what uni is this, bro?
LCCA was a big one. Next minute it's in Chancery Lane. So I was going there. Then the pandemic's happened. They've closed the building, whatever, and they've moved to Tower Hill. But they're with Walsall College, which is a big college. You get me. So I completed my first 2 years basically. I've done my, but when the pandemics happened, they want man to do all this Zoom. At the time, bro, like you said, emotionally stable. When you talk about emotionally stable, my head, I'm saying Zoom. This is some fucking CIA blood clot reset. Like I'm just not on it. My mind's just saying bun Zoom. I was doing it, but I was saying everything, and then everyone's shouting me, "Yeah, we're gonna link up on Zoom." What, bro? I'm getting upset, so I couldn't engage properly. So what's happened now? I wasn't focused in it. Like it wasn't the right circumstance. It wasn't the right time. Plus, I'm doing the business. The business is booming more than I thought. I was doing platters, all these things. I'm like, I'm making money. I'm doing my thing. Uni doesn't care about man. But then reality kicked in. Like, raw man's got to complete this. You get me? Like,
absolutely, bro.
You see what I'm trying to say? Man can't sign up to something. And man's paying for it. That's what people fail to realise. Oh, go uni, you get P's. No, bro, it's a student loan, cuz. It's not P's, cuz. That's P's is what you do with the P's. You flip the P's. You have to pay it back. Nothing will be like, but if you don't get over, but also what, do you want to earn under the 40k a year? I want to be earning $1 million a year. I want to be at 10 million a year. So I'm trying to pay that loan back. So so when I'm in the uni, that's how I'm dealing with that. I said, yo, I pay for this. So I've got one assignment that I've got to re-upload, but then they're on this calling me and answering me about what's your excuse? And I told them it was a pandemic. You get me? Like, what?
How can I ask you what's your excuse? Why haven't you been turning up for school? What's your excuse?
On Zoom. Why haven't you been on Zoom? Like, why didn't you do this on time?
It's lockdown.
It's a lockdown. They said one person was studying. My son was studying. I'm trying to help my son do home studying. All these. I can't focus.
Yeah. What subject are you studying? For those people
business
don't know.
management.
Business management.
Yeah.
Brother,
BA
man.
as well. It's a BA. So
my brother, man.
Yeah, man.
And how many years is the course?
So initially it was 2 years.
Yeah.
And then when the pandemics happened, the uni smart. They want to make money off people, so they said, you've got to do a year compulsory.
Yeah.
And then when you completed the 2 years, then you get your BA. So the first year you got your HNC, and then it was meant to be HNC, HND, which is a higher national degree and a higher national certificate. Yeah. But then it turned into the BA, which is a bachelor's award, isn't it? Basically, innit? So it's a degree, innit? Like. So I'm on my final year, and it went quick, fam.
Yeah, I hear that.
Quick, bro.
And let's go back to music, yeah?
Yeah.
You know that back in the days, not long ago, like a good few years ago, you know, like in terms of this thing of cosign, where say like, it's big in the game. If I'm coming through and he cosigns me, I'll go through, and certain people will be like, you know what, because cosigned him, he can catch you. Do you, or even can answer this as well. Do you both feel like we said, because the internet age, people have got their own pages with their own followers, they're building their own, like it's different times. Do you not think co-signing an artist is as big as it used to be back in the days? It's as important basically as it used to be back in the days. Do you feel like still, like you can still come through and get co-signed and you still cause the same effect as it did back in the days? You know what I'm trying to say?
What do you think of that?
Co-sign me,
It's not as important as it was because now everybody has the opportunity to build up their own thing.
Yeah, well.
Before I don't think it was that.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's
co-sign meant more in it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously it still means something.
Yeah. It just doesn't have the same effect as it used to as back in the days because of
I would say though, depending on who co-signs you still, because if Drake co-signs you, you're gone. You get me?
You just favour mine, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. But anyone else that you're right, because man's had
Skeppy.
Skeppy. And I said that one time in a tweet. I don't know if like I added it. I said, if it's not a skeptical sign, I said if it's not a skeptical sign, no one cares or whatever. You get me?
Yeah.
But if someone at a certain level. But if they retweet your thing, no one gives a damn, bro. Like, whereas back in the days, if a man retweets you, everyone's checking that. You get me? Or you see what I'm trying to say? But now, that Drake would have to co-sign you and repost you for everyone to be like, "Rah, you're big," or a meme page, like getting memed and that. I think the negativity kind of co-signs people now. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, bro, I hear that, man. And in this life, like we spoke about, bro, this life sometimes I feel like when people don't have the right people in the circle, in the corner to keep them going, sometimes you might end up feeling lonely, or you might end up feeling fucking lost and doing stupid things in it. That's why a lot of us, I've got brothers, I've got a big family, even like just good people, like you know, in my life who. Sometimes when I feel lost, I can go to them and they can reassure me, or they can steer me back on the route. You get me? Like, do you have a lot of friends, family? You know, a lot of like a tight circle of people that you can rely on for anything. And if do you?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
do
of
you?
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if so, like, what are the benefits for you, like in terms of having those kind of people in your life? You get what
I
I'm
was
saying?
saying this the other day as well. Like I was chatting with someone the other day, and I said, you see why people stop doing what they're doing with, like in the creative world or in the football or whatever it is they don't have a support system. You get me?
Big fact.
And you gotta have a support system. So like your support system could be your parents, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your friends. You get me? It could even be the like with all the artists that are big or all the influencers that are biggest. Their support system is like they're following in it. Like that's what they rely on. That's who's pushing them. That's who's motivating them.
Like you sorry to even cut you. Like you even said earlier. Like remember when you said when you've got to a point where it's that you felt maybe the music thing was a bit long or whatever, and you're contemplating to either I don't know, quit or not, and then those messages that you got from certain people kept you going as well.
Right.
Remember what you said earlier?
System,
keep going.
And also the team as well that man finally kind of structured with my friends. You get me? Because before it was a dream. I think it was more like everyone was more on like the people that I built my dining table records that we built with. You know, it was family and that, but I think it was more of like a fantasy for everyone, innit? Like I felt that everyone was just living in a dream world, and they thought that you go and make a song, you do a video, and you blow, and you get me. But I think that's kind of they thought big things, but they didn't fulfill it, and then so what happened? So the support system at the beginning when man started, it's like with anything, it wasn't the greatest. Obviously, my family support system is always going to be good, but when it comes to what I want to do, and then what happened is after that, when I started making bigger moves, so like for instance, I said, all right, cool. I linked up with Chex. Me and Chex started reasoning when I met Chex, my guy Raw Chex. And he said, Raw, I'm looking for a studio. I said, what? You're looking for a studio? I'll chip in. Boom, come me find a studio. As soon as I got the studio now, the support system started coming in. Because they start taking man serious. So now what man done now, man picked and chose who can be part of this proper support system, who is beneficial for the system that man needs. You get me? So and it's got to be beneficial for them at the same time as well. So and I feel to this day that's another thing that I should have said that keeps me going is a support system, because even when I cook food, fam, and I do my bit, like it's not lockdown no more. Everything's open. Everyone's selling food, fam. Everything's open. Every shop's open. There's new shops. But you see the support system, like my guys like OP will send his people, his brethren. You get me, man. Like Sims will send his brethren. Like my neighbor will send my neighbor will Snapchat it. Like, and then there people start following me and messaging me for food. I'm like, that's what I want as a support system, because that's what's gonna keep me going.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm trying to say? So it's the same with the music and everything. It's like, man, you gotta have a good support system for you to kind of be able to do anything. Sometimes you gotta kind of put man in a place because you might be the leader. You get me? All of us in this room, we're leaders, bro. This is a room of leaders, bosses. Absolutely, so I'm trying to say. So people that we might have around us,
leaders in different ways, bro.
Yeah,
we're all leaders in different ways.
And then once they see you leading, they follow. You see what I'm trying to say? They say, "Bro, what can I do? What can I grab that? What can I do that?" And that's where it is, fam. You see what I'm trying to say?
Word, man. Bro, what do you really think is killing man, then, bro? You know, like in terms of suicide, bro. Obviously, we hear a lot of suicide, man killing themselves more than women or whatever. Like, what do you think is that? What obviously there's a lot of different things or whatnot in it, but in a nutshell, what do you think is that, bro? Why do a lot of men kill themselves, bro? You get what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. They say too much Stardog. You see me?
Stardog is killing our people.
I don't take things serious, you know. That's a bit about me.
No. I'm the same as well. Sometimes, it's cool. Sometimes you just need to bro. Sometimes if you don't laugh, you're always gonna cry. That's what my mum says. Sometimes if you don't laugh about certain things, you're always just gonna fucking cry. But yeah, go on.
They say statistically it's mental health, innit? But it could be loads of factors, innit? Yeah, it's gonna be. if they say it's mental health, it's to do with what your thinking pattern and that. But
Yeah.
some people are not even crazy that are kind of committing suicide. It's just their circumstances, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it is, man's circumstances. And man not being able to ride their bang up. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, you know what, yeah? I know this one has been a short one, yeah? And it's been... Definitely, obviously, we're going to link up very soon and obviously proper sit down for longer, you get me? So, bro, like I said, it's been well overdue. The conversation was good. But hopefully next week or something, we're going to link up again and proper have longer to proper chop it up, you get me, bro?
Definitely, man.
Bro, big up to O as well. Even though you guys cannot see him, but big up to you, bro, man.
Big up OP, man. Wise Monkeys, you get me?
Wise Monkeys, definitely we're going to connect soon as well, you get me? Yeah, man, bro. Reality music, Reality Team TV. Obviously, you make reality music. But yeah, bro, man. Once again, man, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Yeah,
I really appreciate your time. We've just had, even though this one was a short one, but bro, we just had a short, insightful, education and open conversations too, you get me?
Man.
But,
real
bro,
conversations with real people.
Yeah, man. Done now, man.
Come on, man.
Love, bro. Obviously, guys, I'm gonna put, as always, I'm gonna put obviously Fend's you get me, information down in the description. And yeah, man, if you got any questions, you wanna taste his food, go on Instagram and DM me, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Reach out to him, man. You get me? Reality Team TV, bro. Teamwork makes the dream work. You get me? And we out, bro. Any last words?
Just follow me, subscribe to the channel. That's it, man. I'm out. Big yourself up as well, innit?
Bro, I'm gonna keep on pushing, bro. I'm gonna keep on pushing,
Come
bro.
on,
you get what I'm trying to say? I can't stop. Like everybody says, the beginning's always the hardest. You get me? And I'm loving the beginning, bro. I'm loving these conversations. So yeah, guys, another one, bro.
Come on.
Peace and out, man. Peace and love, guys. Yeah.
Done.
Big up.